What's up, Tyrone? If you want to hop on, I'll send it in the WhatsApp. But either way is good. Um, just give me a minute or two. Whew, up and at it. Very interesting. I'm just asking different people what they thought. Ticket information for the fight. I want to see the ticket sales because man, there's so much. I don't. I don't know. All right, I'll send it to you in a minute, Ty. Jamel Herring's like, I don't think Wilder plans on saying much this press conference, folks. Yeah, and you like the attention. I mean, there's so many people that just shouldn't be even having an opinion on this. I'm sorry. Like, you know, Coach Chris enjoyed it. Man. Okay. I think that should work. You have to. I didn't get. I watched it after it occurred. Um. So yeah, I didn't catch it because it was on early for me. But you know, what's up?
What's going on? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, are you out?
No, I'm just uh I'm in my room, but I have my laptop here, but I'm just playing video games at the same time.
Okay,
Figured I
cool.
would use my phone.
Yeah.
I got my
You-
wisdom teeth out yesterday.
Oh, how you feeling?
I feel fine, much better than I did before it was out, but I'm just waiting till I can eat again. Probably maybe tomorrow, or hopefully tomorrow, but if not, definitely day after tomorrow.
I mean, is
Solid
it
food.
hurting or
No,
well, whoever your dentist is, please give me the number.
yeah, I got
Nah,
it taken
man.
out. It'll almost be 36 hours since I took it out. It
Man.
hurt the most 2 hours after. Then I took this ivermectin, which is like
You
another.
took painkillers?
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, this is like a painkiller for dental pain, but I had it before when my wisdom teeth was hurting, and this thing it seems to work. I have actually narcotics as well, hydrocodone or something, another form of oxycodone. I have that. I should sell it or something. I don't think I'll use it. Make like $300 off.
Man.
Get in trouble.
Fuck, you're a complete opposite to me then because, man, I was freaking.
My
Uh,
pain came before the surgery. It wasn't until I got relief until after
mine
I got my
came.
teeth out.
Mine came before, during, and after.
Um,
Because I was wondering, like, because I got sick and I felt this like shard in my mouth, and I'm like, "Fuck, what is that, man? My tooth
right.
hurt." Salute, Jared 011 Green. I'm like, damn, my teeth hurt, right? And then before I knew, I had to get my wisdom teeth out, and yeah. Did you get needled in the gum? Because I got a needle.
I don't even remember. They put me under sedation. Like I wasn't asleep, but
Oh, okay.
they kept having to put more. I don't know if they get midgets in there or what, but they needed a lot for me, and I was still okay. Like even after the surgery, I just got up and walked out normally. I was fine. The sedation
Man,
wasn't enough, but I guess they put numbers or something in there, and I was fine.
man. Well, credit to you, man. Yeah, it's
Hmm.
good. It's over. Um, Salute just came. New face here, I think. Um, so did you watch it? The press conference?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Well, because I watched it after it had been uploaded.
Okay.
So, because I don't like watching Top Rank, I don't feel like giving them
Top
my
rank, yeah.
view,
Me neither.
but I had to because there was like a 4 minute, 7 minute video of BBC, and all they had was the poster on the video. I'm like, shit, maybe the press conference was short or something,
Hmm.
but
Hmm.
I had to go to Top Rank, so um, I skipped through. I'm very glad I didn't hear Tessatori and all them.
Nah, he
Um,
wasn't there. They had just that Christina girl, and she was like,
yeah,
Deontay, you want to answer? I didn't get Biscuit off.
no, but like,
She's one of the nicer ones, but I mean, you still work for
yeah,
Top
I
Rank.
don't know. I don't mind her, but well,
She's
she's actually
alright.
got a brain. She noticed Wilder wasn't right, but you
Yeah.
know, um,
Oh yeah, she's better than Tessator and all those. Like, much better.
yeah. I mean,
Probably
I
why
wouldn't
they had her
want.
do the questions.
Yeah, but like there weren't any questions to really be answered. I'm sorry, like there
No.
wasn't really much from anyone. So I don't know why people are saying like, "Oh, Wilder didn't answer the questions." Like there wasn't
Then Fury was like,
anything.
"Oh, I busted his eardrum and your eardrum, and you got put on the canvas twice."
Yeah,
So I mean,
yeah.
what are we talking about here? I'd rather put somebody on the canvas twice, almost kill them the second time, than a busted eardrum. Well, you got free hitting because I could not move anyway. I mean, for him to sit here and believe that his win actually meant something over somebody who could not move, then he's delusional.
Look, at the end of the day, for him to even bring that up, because he said that Malik brought it up, but Fury elaborated on it. He elaborated. He
He
said, "Oh, I
alluded
did
to
some
it at
measurement."
first, and he was going to say it eventually anyway. He was the one who kept talking about it.
Yeah,
Then Malik just said, yeah, you burst my eardrum in sparring. But people already know that. Who cares?
that happened like freaking 7 years ago. Like
Right.
for him to bring that up, I don't know, man. I think Wilder's intimidated him, to be quite honest. Like,
Yeah,
not even that.
I when I saw the face off, dude, Wilder was just stone cold, like serious. And then Fury tried to stand on his tippy toes, and at first he had his hands in front, then he put his hands behind his back. And did you notice how he just kept swallowing, like nervously and stuff like that? Wilder was gonna stand there all day. It took Malik and his whole team to say, "Come on, let's just go. Don't waste our
Mm,
energy." That's what it was. I don't believe. Oh, Wilder walked away. Fury was the one who
yeah, I
looked
think
off.
I think it was just like a matter of okay, like we've got a good look. I think that's enough. But I'm not a freaking body language analyst.
Me
Like,
neither. I don't know. Shit.
but for me, from what I take from it, he looked like Fury looked uncomfortable. Like,
Yeah,
and
yeah, he did.
like what Michael Johnson said in the chat, he wasn't really prepared. Like, he wasn't expecting that Wilder to turn up. And what's up, Mike? How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great, man. I just tuning in, see what my guys is talking about, and getting ready to put some porterhouse steaks on the grill.
Oh, good man.
Yeah, man. So, what's going on?
Man, we're just talking about this press conference. Just K said, agreed. It was like watching a hitman having dinner with his target. Man, that's a good way of putting it. Mike, what were your thoughts on the press conference?
Oh, me? Well, I think that, having a mental edge on somebody, yeah, it sounds, cool and all that stuff, but having a mental edge on somebody because of by way of what you see at a press conference and looking what they're doing and how they react, it's kind of dumb. And the reason why I say that is is because these guys, they have a while to go to where this fight happens. And for Tyson Fury, you know, his brother or whoever the fuck is
That fat fuck
that fat
Shane.
bully over there.
That fat
Yeah.
fuck Shane. Yeah.
For them to say we won and this and the third, it's like, really to tell the truth, there, winning at a press conference has nothing to do with you winning in the ring. You know, and it's like it's like he always has to find a mental edge on somebody, and it's not even a mental edge per se. It's like he has to find a mental edge for himself. You see what I'm saying? It ain't got nothing to do with Deontay Wilder and all that stuff. It's all about him. And I see it time and time again with sports. Because y'all know I still play sports with the shit talking and all that stuff. A lot of people that talk shit and need to find a mental edge and stuff like that, they're the ones that have a problem. Huh? Oh,
Yeah.
hold up. Yeah, what's that? No, I'm seasoning my size. Oh, just put it right here. I got it.
All right, you got it, season? Well, this one we'll cook that too, that chicken.
Yeah, let me get on this live stream real quick. I'm gonna light that grill up in a minute. Yeah, he's the one that need a mental edge. Because he has a problem. Can y'all still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because I don't know. These guys are gonna keep continuing doing the same thing, and Tyson Fury, he knew. He still ain't denying that he cheated. He ain't said no. Nobody even wanted to hit on it and stuff like that. So it just shows you. You know what I'm saying? It just shows you. But fuck the cheating. You got a third fight coming up, and you got a guy that's like literally sitting up over there. He literally fucking said, Malik Scott never did this, well, I'm paraphrasing. Never did this, never did that, blah, 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 woo, woo, woo. How is he going to teach Deontay Wilder when this guy literally has somebody that said, I taught you how to fucking knock people out with one punch, but he never did it him damn self.
Yeah.
A day in his motherfucking life. And then not even that. What the fuck did Sugary Hill Stewart even say? He didn't even look like he believed what he said when he said that Tyson Fury, I taught him how to knock somebody out with one punch. We're gonna see. Nobody's believing that shit because he can't even convince people to even believe it. He's sitting up over there stuttering. Oh, you're asking me a question? Oh, yeah. Yeah. One punch knockout power. I wish both of those fighters the best. Win or lose. You know what I'm saying? This is what it's all about. Like I keep trying to tell you, I can give two shits about Undisputed when it happens the way that I don't want it to happen. You know what I'm saying? So this is what it's all about. Two fighters getting in the ring and stuff like that. And this is another thing that gets me. Right? They won't even give Deontay Wilder the benefit of Team Fury. Won't even give Deontay Wilder the benefit of the doubt that he can win the fight. And I'm gonna tell you this: when it came to everybody, when it comes to boxing, that's how you sell a fight. Saying that this guy has the potential to do this and the third. Otto Wallin, Tom Schwartz, and the list goes on and on. Edward Hearn does it all the time, even though it's not even a 50-50 fight. A lot of these promoters do it all the time. But you so scared and unsecure in yourself that you won't even say it. Just saying. What do you guys think?
So Tyrone is too busy playing Rainbow Six Siege, so I shall answer. I'm kidding. Nah, yeah, like again, I'm not a freaking like freaking body language expert. Like I don't really take that into consideration much. Like I feel like when Conor McGregor fought Jose Aldo, I feel like that's when people started to really emphasize it more, on social media and everything. But like, at this point, we got the fight on our hands, and it was just so awkward how Fury like entered the stage. Like he had no shirt on or anything. He's shadow boxing and he's like, the champ is here. But like he didn't even say it that loud. Like it was awkward. Like it was just a very awkward exchange, you know. And I didn't see what Bob Arum said. I didn't hear a word of what he said because I skipped that. I didn't even know. Now I know what Sugar Hill said because you told me, but I didn't watch him speak. Like he like said only one thing about, you know, fucking knockout power. What's up, Coach Chris? Hey, if you want to jump on, I'll send you the link. All right. Yeah, like straight up, dude. Yeah, I'm on. Yeah, I got your message, Coach Chris. Sorry, it literally just came through a minute ago. Again, like, you know, Shane, Fury, and the other little midget, Isaac Lowe, whatever.
Yeah, that was a complete bum. The fucking Isaac Lowe. I didn't like that fucking midget 5'4", dude. I'd get my mom to stomp him out, dude. I don't know why he's talking shit.
No doubt. No, but see, he can't say shit because you know, there's a reason he's there and Wilder's like on the big stage. Like Wilder did just he controlled it, in my opinion. You know, Fury followed his lead, really, you know. And again, what questions were there to answer, really? I don't think there are really many questions to answer. Okay, like, if anything, I thought Malik Scott got asked the most questions, you know, like fucking Sugar Hill. Sugar Hill is just like socially inept, in my view. Like, I don't think you can have a real conversation with that guy. He's weird, man. Like, he strikes me as a very unique individual, that one. Fuck. Like, I don't know, dude. But, you know, Wilder looks in shape as well, you know, and he looks very intense. As you said, Tyrone, stone cold. Who fucking said this?
Well, watchers from Australia. Me and Mike are from the
That
good old
could have been
USA.
worse. That could have been worse. It wasn't due to her. See, this is what I'm saying, right? This is another problem because I'm on Twitter right now as well. Anyone that watches MMA, like I'm talking about that covers it heavily, maybe don't talk about this fight, okay? Because you guys hear the announcement, make a video on it, 3 months later, you freaking watch the fight on MMA Share, and then you're an expert on fucking breaking down a fight in boxing.
Yeah, there was
Like,
the MMA people. I heard them. Oh, there was no way, no chance. Clarissa Shields could win the fight, and she's just gonna get destroyed, and all of this stuff. And then it came back. I predicted the ending. I said it was gonna be a finish. Like, shut up.
oh, who said that? Brendan Schwab, huh?
Nah, it
Did
was
he say that?
some balding. It was some balding dude. I forgot his name, dude. I don't even know his name. But he was out there like hating hard, and they exposed him in the comments that you were hating at first hard. He didn't respond to them, of course.
Oh man, yeah, I sent it to you, Coach Chris. Well, I was wrong about that. I'm glad she got it done. You know, now that's forever in stone. Now, people from another sport can indeed do that. Being boxing, obviously, to MMA, but again, I see the Weasel, that MMA channel, you know, speaking on it and saying the fact that Wilder didn't answer questions and was listening to music on his headphones.
Who's this, Brendan Schwab?
No, this is some YouTuber. What's up, Stormy? Good to see you, man. He was saying that, because Wilder had his headphones on and didn't answer questions, it showed me how mentally distraught he was. But you don't follow the sport, so why are you? I guess everyone's got an opinion. I can't, you know, I just people want to jump to conclusions and be so dismissive. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You know, like what is going on here? Again, you know what I want to see? I want to see the undercard press conference. I want Sanchez.
I think
and the
Adam
Juggler.
Kalnacki. I think Adam Kalnacki will win his rematch as well. That's my opinion.
Like button smashed. Thank you. Yeah.
Well, let me say this.
Okay.
How
Cut
does
me off.
somebody? Huh? Can I cut you off?
I'm kidding. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. So, how is somebody mentally distraught, right? Because they choose not to answer questions, but they don't look it. He don't look it. He's mentally distraught, but he doesn't look it. Like the guy, like literally had a whole staring contest in which anybody, I don't care if you like some Miss Cleo, a profiler from what people's demeanor and stuff like that. But you know how they do with presidential races when people have debates, like they always like to bring somebody out there that can break down what somebody is thinking. What do you get from it? He stood in front of the guy for damn near 5 minutes, well maybe like 3 or 2. Didn't flinch, didn't budge, and the only person was talking was Tyson Fury, and he didn't change. He didn't change shit. How was he? And that's the thing that I always say, is the easiest narrative would be to say that, because it causes people to go over there and read, causes people to go over there and talk about it. That's why you would say certain things like that. But at the end of the day, nobody saw that Deontay Wilder was mentally broken, weak, or anything like that. Think about it. If you was in Wilder's shoes, what would you do? A lot of people out here want Wilder to shut the fuck up about Glovegate. A lot of people out here want Wilder to do this and do that. Now when he doesn't say anything, doesn't answer anything, now all of a sudden is a problem. You know what I'm saying? He keeps his mouth shut, a problem. He opens his mouth, is a fucking problem. He disappears from social media from time to time. That's a problem. People are worried about what he's doing. Sometimes, when you're the most talked about person and you have the most critics, because Deontay Wilder has the most critics, and shit he gonna do is gonna be right. He's always gonna have those people out there that's gonna say, whatever the case they got to say about it. Even the MMA guys got to talk about boxing, because guess what? Who they got that they can say that if one of those guys has come up over there, they all get knocked out. Who that? Storm B-Man, he said he came to the presser just to lay eyes on Fury. And that's he goddamn right. He did the Marshawn Lynch. I'm just here so I won't get fined. You know what I'm saying? He gave some people what they wanted. He gave some people that's not what they wanted. But you didn't hear nothing about no Glovegate. You didn't hear nothing about no cheating allegation. She asked those questions. Wilder just said, thank you to my good ass lawyers.
My strong legal team.
Yeah, there you go.
You watch, people are gonna freaking, and I agree with Stormy there. Because fucking Ellie Seckback has got an interview secured with Wilder, so he's gonna release that whenever. But I don't know, man. Wilder looks different. He looks different. Like his hair is different. His demeanor is so much more intense. He's like a reptilian almost. And that's quite a unique thing. But I mean, Fury, like, even when they were doing that face off, like, look, again, they're trying to take a moral victory off of that. It's like, yeah, but you didn't look comfortable there. Like, tippy toes, hands in front, hands behind, trying to talk shit. Because remember, the first couple times they fought, when Fury said something, Wilder would say something straight after. But this time it's different. There ain't no playing around this time. You understand? So, again, he got a good look at Fury. And then when it was time to leave, it was time to leave. And that's it. Like, I don't get it. All these people, they what's up, Blackstar? Good to see you here, man. Again, Wilder, in my opinion, has got a lid on it. I think he's mentally there. Again, for a guy that lives in a mansion, has a wonderful family and has a great career, I would love to be mentally distraught like him. Because to be quite frank, I mean, where did these people on social media get their MDs or whatever? Their psychology freaking majors. Like, I don't I don't understand these people. I feel like they throw these terms around so loosely and freely that they could just say, "Oh yeah, he's mentally broken. He's distraught." Like Tyrone will know Ade, boxing talk with Ad or whatever his name is. You know, he's like,
He's a
"Oh,
dork.
Wilder not talking is so annoying." Oh, really now, huh? No,
He's a
it wasn't
dork,
like
that
3 years
guy. He
ago.
needs to lose some weight.
It's not like, you know, you and Hatman were making fun of his southern slang. You know, we had channels out here saying, "Oh, those hillbillies are dumb and everything," you know. But I guess you got what you wanted now, huh? You know, I mean, you guys are even going as far to say that you're not excited for this fight. Well, if you're not excited, why the hell would you even want Wilder to speak then? It wouldn't make a difference. I mean, just I kid you not, guys. Back in 2018 and 2019, these guys were saying that Wilder tries too hard to promote, and I'm glad Fury. You know, Fury's the champ right now. He can promote as much as he wants. He can take the freaking lead, as far as I'm concerned. You know, it can be his job to freaking holler about and promote the fight and do all that foolishness. Because as far as I'm concerned, I mean, you know, Wilder to me he looked comfortable there, you know. It won't work. I'm gonna listen in. I'll send it to you again, coach. You know what I mean? Like, this shit is crazy, man. You know, and Fury doesn't look in good shape either. You know, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong about that. But I do want to see an undercard press conference as well. Most definitely. I mean, Koznaki is not you know, freaking he's not like you know, right? Watch it. Everyone's a psychologist. Yeah, you know. But again, dude, I couldn't give a shit less about Glovegate. Look, my channel is full of those videos, but my stance on is that I don't care about anymore. Okay, at least for now. Couldn't give a shit less. I don't talk about that anymore. I don't. All right, you don't hear that out of me. I'm not talking about that. You know, I don't talk about that anymore. Right now, the fight is for me. You know, but again, everyone's, you know, other detractors of Wilder, they want to hang on to that and say, "Oh, well, he didn't say anything." No one asked a question about it, though. Now, did they? You know, not even freaking Fury asked a question about it. I don't, you know, this shit. Yeah, it's all about the trilogy. That's it, and that's what you said, Blackstar, months ago. You said that's why the trilogy must happen. You know, it just must happen. We need to know what the real is. But again, like I said, yeah, I want to see the undercard press conference because you know Jugba, he's got this newfound confidence. Ever since he left PBC, he's got this newfound confidence, huh? Yeah, okay. He's got some good old confidence now against Frank Sanchez. I want to see them talk. You know, I don't know if Frank can speak English. I don't think he can, or a little bit, but not much. I know Jugba can because he's a. You know what a Jugba is? He's a keyboard warrior. That guy right there is a keyboard warrior. You know, he's got a lot to say about certain people. Yeah, when he's a good distance away. Yeah, but I'm telling you what, I think Sanchez is going to beat him up, to be honest. You know, and I don't think Sanchez is technically perfect. I don't think he, you know, his last fight, he didn't look great. You know, but I got more faith in that guy than a Jugba because when you start getting dropped by cruiserweights like that, that's an issue. And he didn't just get dropped by a cruiserweight. He walked into that thing. He was a person on the train tracks, and there was a train, and Kilate's right hand was the train. He literally walked into that thing, and he went boop, straight on his butt. Huh? You know, a Konaki fight, that should be good as well. Who else was there on the card? Does anyone else know who? Let me check. While I check, you guys think of who else is on the card. I think Jared Anderson, I think. Just give me a second here. Undercard. I don't know about this. Let me see. Can't see shit on here. Where on earth is it? Someone said Joe Anderson. Oh, man. Yeah, I think it's Konaki and a couple others.
Yeah, Kanaki Hellenius, Jared Anderson versus a bum. I think he has some sort of weird personal vendetta against Wilder for a long time.
Before we get to that, Tyrone, I just want to address, again, I'm not going to read all of this, but again, Ishe Smith, dude, like, let me just, hold on, give me like 20 seconds of silence. I just got to read this thing. So he said, I'm not going to read that. I'm just going to like paraphrase what he said. What's up, Mo Boxing? We got everyone in here today. We got Stormy, we got Blackstar, we got Mo, we got a few new faces. Man, what's going on? This is great. Mike and Tyron, what's good? That's what Mo Boxing said. But Ishe Smith said, you say all these things, and so happens the public gets the third fight. You can't go silent. Well, yes, he can, Ishe, because last time I checked, he can do what he wants, just like many other.
Is a bitch who cries and has double-digit losses. Then he's a coon.
The silence speaks volumes, especially from someone who's been so vocal in the past. It seems strange, but you do have a job as a fighter to promote. No, you don't. See,
No, you don't.
Again, what is this? Who can I get details on how to become a PR manager? It seems that I'm sorry, Stormy. Eat shit, Smith. There we go. Can I get filled in on how to become a freaking PR manager for a fighter or something? Like on what the job of a boxer entails? Does the job of a boxer not entail getting in the ring and hitting someone in the damn face? Or does it entail having all this jewelry on and promoting fights and crying in the ring like Eat Shit Smith? So you see, Stormy, I got it right. I listened. Yeah. So just know, again, this is crazy. Like, I swear, all these people, man, they got, I mean, dude, it's funny. Like the stuff Mike Coppinger's saying, like, I don't care, but this is fucking ridiculous, dude. We got people freaking saying, we'll never know how camp is going. He just did an interview like a couple weeks ago on how camp is. I don't understand. And then he said, anyone inquire about VADA testing? Dude, like, this is old news. Like, have people been living under a rock or something? I swear people have no sense of, like, direction. What's up, the Brotherhood? Mo Boxing shouted out everyone there. We got Stormy with the laughing emojis. Yeah. I mean, no one gives a shit what Eat Shit Smith says, to be quite honest with you. I mean, when did he retire? Like 2015 or something? Didn't Tony Harrison, like, beat him up with one hand or something? intentionally. I don't know. But hey, we're here now. Man, I knew this press conference would conjure up some bullshit from people. I knew it. You know, I'm not surprised at all. Let me see. I can I don't know, dude. You know what? Why is Jamel always talking about the frickin' Marine Corps anyway? Oh, what's up, man? How you doing?
Yo, 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 what's the deal?
Hey, man, we're here. The fight is not too far now.
Hold up. So, Coach Chris, you think he's gonna pop up when you feel like it now?
Man, I've been trying to get on for the past 15 minutes, man. I'm actually up here trying to cook this steak real quick, then I'm gonna go downstairs and jump on my computer, man. But I just had to get on live. I see Mo boxing, you, Ty, Black Star, Stormy, everybody in the house, so I had to be a part of it, yo, because this is crazy today.
Yeah, man.
Brother. Let me tell you, I don't know how y'all felt when they was doing that stare down. I was just like, please don't punch him in the face, yo. Just stay cool, yo. I thought he was gonna sock him. This is Coach Chris. She was cringing. She couldn't even look. She was like, he's gonna hit him. He's gonna hit him. It was great.
Oh man, I didn't think he was gonna hit him. I thought Fury was gonna do something for a little bit because he kept moving. He just can't. That dude could not keep still.
Yeah, I bet he couldn't. He's as nervous as a catfish in a fish fry, bro. He's nervous, bro. he's nervous like a brother with 25 bricks in the basement. Like he got a lot of pressure on him right now, man. The pressure's on, and it doesn't look like he's handling it very well either. To me, you know what I mean? Like, God, how did he look up there, yo? He look like a blimp.
He looks terrible.
I mean, he struts out there with no shirt on. It's like, dude, I couldn't imagine. I mean, he's gonna get decapitated in a couple weeks here, bro. Decapitated.
Yeah, I mean, Wilder was only gonna react. He did say something silly, Mo. He was trying to talk shit, and then when it didn't work, he just looked very uncomfortable. It was very awkward, you know, from Fury. Man, I've never seen him look that bad in a while. Whew, man, he looks freaking terrible. My goodness. We're verging on 2015, 2016 territory. Man, what is going on there? Well, I guess when you take that shit, man, did the tickets sell out? Holy shit. The tickets have.
Let me tell you. How cold was it that Wilder was just up there with headphones on, not saying a freaking word?
Yeah.
No questions answered. I think he played it. He couldn't have played it any better, yo, to me. Any better. That's exactly what I was hoping for and expecting out of him, man.
Yeah, I thought it was perfect. I thought it was good. I meant if Fury became physical. I don't know, maybe. I don't know. For me, dude, Wilder, you know, he's become very cold, reptilian. You know, he's like a fucking Komodo dragon or something. You know, the dude is like, he scares me, man.
I would be extremely worried watching. I would be extremely worried. By the way, shout out, man, Stormy V, man, Mo Boxing, man. Good to see y'all boys, man. Man, Stormy, I swear to God, I be trying to catch. Yo, I cannot catch Stormy V, man, to save my life, yo. Like, one time I got excited. I thought I caught him, and he just logged off as I was logging in. So, damn, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to catch you one day. God, man, it's just I'm so excited for this fight, bro. He looked like a dope smoker up there, bro. Fury. He looked like he probably went to the room and got some booger sugar to get himself back right, yo, because he's got to be worried, bro. He's got to be. That was scary from Wilder, bro.
It was. Before I continue, listen. Again, people are still mad over this Joshua fight not happening. Guys, understand, okay? This is life, and haha, in your face, you're not getting that fight. I think Fury wins again, and we get back on track with the Joshua fight. What the fuck does back on track mean? We are back on track because what the right thing was meant to be is now happening. He got his trilogy. The arbitration has sorted it out. Why are people still crying over this? This has been over for like a month almost. No one cares. No one cares about Joshua fight. Hell, no one fucking cares about the next fight he's having with Usyk. Today, we heard that Usyk has got freaking... Joshua's got yet another rematch clause. Good old Edward. But, again, screw that. Let me just address the chat. I agree there, Brotherhood. He felt so awkward. They trashed him so much, like he said, no more left to say. Yeah, he said, I'm going to cut his head off. Oh, shit. Man, that is crazy. You know when he's talking like that, you're in trouble. I mean, he didn't even say that shit to Stavern. You know? Fuck. That was crazy.
Yeah, man, but I mean that's the lovely thing about these pressers, man. I thought it was gonna be a lot interesting than that, what we saw, but it was still good that we at least saw something. But
gotta get a tie back soon.
Huh?
Get that tie back soon done.
You need more than that. But I don't think people realize like how this, you know, that this fight is not going to go down the way that they wish it's going to go. You know what I'm saying? This is like two big dudes. You know, one's probably going to come in there at 170, 160, 150. You can have that one. I don't have a baitcaster for that. And shit like that. And that motherfucker's going. We don't know what's going to happen. It's two big heavyweights, biggest in the world, and everybody's already telling one that's going to lose because of the last fight. But just saying, it's not going to go as according to plan like everybody else think it is, man. Just because Tyson Fury sounds good in the press conference is because he comes out with his shirt off. You know, think about it. He has to feed off of everybody else's energy for him to feel a certain way. If he says that he has depression, what is he going to do? He got to have people around him that does what? It's going to keep him on thing, doing all this other stuff and stuff like that. He doesn't have fucking depression. He's just a one-upper. You know what I'm saying? Because if he wasn't a one-upper, he wouldn't be out there walking around with his fucking shirt off. For what? You got big-ass titties with no ass. What's holding your pants up? That's all I got to say.
Yeah. I agree, man. You know. I mean, look, apart from what I've said, there's really not much to take away. Yeah, I know my boxing. Check that the comment I just put up on the screen, Stormy B, man. That's his showtime. I might share it out on my community page as well, so people get notifications.
You know,
yeah.
You know what? I get confused with folks because it's like Central Time and Eastern Time, and I'm an hour ahead on the East Coast.
Yeah.
So that'd be messing me up a little bit sometimes.
Oh damn, Mike left. Coach Chris, how much of a chicken shit is Fury?
Oh my fucking God, bro! I can't watch this try and get me wound up, man. Dude, I can't even believe it. Like, first he cheats in the fight, which is just unbelievably soft. So then he doubles down on the cheating Now that we all know he cheated, now he's like, oh, now I'm trying to avoid the fight. And they just made this whole thing up about, oh, this big undisputed fight, and we're going to get paid $100 million a piece. Yeah, fucking right, whatever. Like, we all know that you two chicken shit motherfucking English guys are just ducking Wilder because you don't want to get your heads knocked off. And that's all there is to it, because once Wilder knocks Fury to Kingdom Come, because he's fucking scared. He is. He looked ridiculous. First of all, get another suit. Got that same weird ass Versace suit you've been wearing past year. Get a new goddamn suit, bro. Like, you're over 30 years old. Get a real fucking suit. You're in America. You're in Vegas. Get yourself some Tom Ford. Get a freaking suit, bro. All right. Second of all, you're up there with no shirt on, looking like you haven't done a push-up since gym class in the 8th grade. Like, stop it. Stop it. We know what's going on. I'm just wondering if he's going to try to fail some drug test on purpose, or what's going to happen here, because he is scared. And he should be, because he's going to get hurt in this fight. I was at the gym today, and I was just trying to bet any and everybody money on this fight, bro. And the funny thing was, only got one taker for $50. Everyone was just like, oh, yeah, Fury will win. I'll be like, hey, man, bet 100. No. No. Like, fuck out of here. You know Wilder's going to knock his face in. You're just saying that shit, bro. You know he cheated. Everyone knows he cheated. Like, everyone knows AJ ducked $50 million. Fury is a coward. We used to respect him, but now we know he's a simple con man who got caught. He's got 2 promoters. He's going to end up broke. And then after Wilder beats his ass in the ring, he's going to whip his ass in the courtroom with a civil suit. Watch that happen. I'm calling that too. I'm betting money on that too, bro. I'm taking all bets. All bets.
Yeah. What do you call them? English muffins or something? Oh man.
I mean, I'm not the one to say all English people are soft. I know very well there's some thugged out, thorough English people out there, man, from England, man. I know that, but just he's not one of them. He's a big fairy, you know, and he's gonna get his ass kicked, and I cannot wait to see.
Again. This is, yeah, exactly 100. Again, please stop talking about this sport if you don't do it. I'm telling you, Michael Bisping, shut your fucking mouth. You think because someone doesn't speak at a press conference that they're going to fucking lose. I guess from here on out, everyone I see that talks very minimal or doesn't talk much at a press conference is going to lose the fight. Epic fail, same result. Oh, like the 9 epic fails you had in your fucking career? Huh?
Well, you know, here's the thing, Watcher. I just, you know, I'm just listening to these people talk, and I mean, they obviously, a lot of these guys are boxing people and they're boxing fans, whatever, and they've seen a lot of fights in the boxing ring, and they've seen a lot of fights, you know, amateur, pro, Olympics, whatever. That Wilder Fury press conference had the feel of like if you've ever been out someplace and it was about to go down, like a real fight, like, or a brawl was about to break out, and all it needed was something to tip it over the edge. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you've ever been in a club or a bar and you see loud talking and finger pointing and you're just like, oh shit, it's about to go down. Or you see somebody with some chick and you're just like, oh shit, it's about to kick off. Like, that's why he was quiet, bro. He was quiet because, A, why are you going to talk to the same punk-ass media that's been freaking playing you for the past year? Fuck all of them. Second of all, Fury's the champ. He's y'all champ, so why don't y'all let him do all the talking? And 3, he didn't want to get carried away because I'm going to tell you right now, he wants to hurt that dude, yo, and he didn't want to fuck that money up. So he did the professional thing and sat there and shut up. I don't know Michael Bisping. He's been in a lot of UFC fights. I don't know how many actual fights he's been in or if he's ever been out a lot and seen brawls happen, but that had the feel of it could kick off at any moment. It just needed something to get it started. And that's the look at. That's what I thought. You know, like that took me back to like maybe when I was doing security back in the day, and I'm like, shit, man, like we got to put some of these guys out of here before a freaking brawl breaks out. Like it just has that feel to it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, just because you box doesn't mean you fight in the street. So I don't know. I felt the entire time like it was just. That's why he had the headphones on. He didn't want to hear shit he had to say because he didn't want to get up there and hit him in his fucking mouth.
Oh man. You know what? Like he did what he wanted. He did what he wanted. He spoke. Like remember when and let me say this as well. Jimmy Lennon Jr. is a terrible fucking presenter at these press conferences. Stick to the announcing, please. Get like Ray Flores or someone else to do it. Fuck, he is terrible. I swear, man. I'm sorry. I like Jimmy Lennon as an announcer, but doing this, that's not for him. I'm sorry, it just isn't. But anyway, Wilder couldn't even hear that he needed to go up on the podium and speak. He had to take his earphones off. He still had them on when he was speaking, and he's like, what more is there to say? And that was that. He did what he wanted, straight up and down. And Fury followed his lead pretty much. Really, he followed his lead, and he looked fucking all over the shop, man. He looked all over the shop. I swear down. He's definitely not all there. I don't really care what Malik Scott's had to say. Like, the fucking argument between him and Fury. I don't care. Like, that shit was 7 years ago. For them to bring it up now, couldn't care less, man. People are like, this is childish. Wilder didn't answer questions. Fucking hell. If he speaks, you guys aren't happy about it. And if fucking he doesn't speak, you guys are mad about it. You guys are crazy, man. But we don't really care about that. We know what it is. And I can't freaking wait, man. I can't wait for this fight. I got to find out the pay-per-view information because I got to do fucking a stream on this. Because if I do it on some other stream, I'm not going to be caught up because I want to do like a commentary on the fight, and I want to do the whole undercard. Maybe not all the prelims, but pretty much the whole undercard, so we can just get all that in. W. Ryler said, "Never heard so much cap and delusion." Here we
get
go.
That nigga out of here, man.
We got a troll
Get that nigga
here.
out of here, man.
Wilder done lost his damn mind. You guys are
Please hit
so
him.
mad. You guys are so mad that Wilder was so
Plenty of. This is not the first and won't be the last press conference where those guys who don't answer questions. Tons. Fury himself was one of them. Who was in there with Fury Chisora too. He taped his mouth, didn't he? He didn't want to answer a question. So, I mean, I don't know what these guys are talking about, man. Hit this nigga, man. Idiot. What's up, Coach?
But for a while I was like, damn, where the trolls at? But oh man, Drew Titan's gonna review the press conference. Yeah.
I'm gonna be mad, Watcher, because he ain't gonna talk to them never again, man. And like he's about to be champ again, and they're gonna want to interview him. And he's gonna tell them to fucking kiss his ass.
Off. I would get somebody to touch Mike Coppinger or something and get these people somehow. That's how it used to be in the 60s and the 50s, man.
Let me tell you something, because Mike Coppinger, with that whole playing 12 seconds of a 10-minute interview, you just see where they're coming from. We saw it with the Shakur.
W. Wireless, you're done, dude. I'm gonna get on my laptop now and hit you. 1 second.
Who's it? W. Wiles. Who the hell is that? The race BS. What's race BS?
If anyone else wants to jump on, if anyone else wants to jump on, just let me know. Sugar Hill says Fury is one punch knockout power now. Did he say that?
Yeah, he did say that. He come out with that.
Oh my God. I taught him how to knock people out with one punch now. He can punch people with one. That was the most ridiculous shit I ever heard. Like, oh, so why doesn't he train every damn body then?
Well, hold on a minute. He didn't train Adonis Stevenson to punch, but he couldn't save this fighter from getting in a fucking coma, could he? Huh?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then he goes out and he deletes all his pictures with him. I mean, this guy is disgusting. He's really
That
a
fucking guy
horrible
is a
human
fucking idiot, man.
because Stevenson is out there done, and you go back and delete all the pictures you ever had with him, and you trained him for a long time, a long, long time.
I said Tyrone, he's a fucking he's a reptile. That guy, he's a fucking snake. Simple.
He's a bitch.
He is. Who the fuck? Hey, Stormy, I'm gonna email you the link because I don't trust too many people in the chat with what do you call it?
Watch
With
W
hopping
Wild
on
or whatever his name is, Rylas.
Oh, what's he
his
said
name is,
here?
hold on.
Let me
I just deleted him, dude.
Yeah, because on StreamYard I can't really see it. LDBC delusion at its best. Well, I'm not an LDBC channel, so there goes your first point. Wilder real quiet now. What happened to all the cheating and race BS? What happened was it was discussed, and now he is doing what he wants again. That's what's happening. Did you smack him, Tyrone? Yeah?
Yeah, I did.
Did you time him out or hide him?
I had him totally.
Okay. That's
But
all
I
right.
am curious, like when they say race BS, what is race BS? Like, what does that even?
Like, what does that mean? Like, can you elaborate? Oh, you can't because you got smacked. That's why.
Ah!
See, people don't like to talk about that because
And all these guys, come out and talk shit. It's just we'll see on the 24th. They will try to dick ride him after.
Man, I can't wait
But
till
he's
this
gonna hit these
day.
guys.
I can't freaking wait, man. Oh man.
It is crazy. Aren't they taking the cues? Like all of Wilder's fans are like firmly behind him and just are like, yeah, he's gonna destroy this guy. And they just seem real unsure. And they're mad that he actually has to fight him. And they wish he could fight AJ. It's just like, why aren't y'all confident in your man?
I'm pretty sure Wilder gets him done with because only thing, if I was Fury, I'd have to come in like the first fight, come in light and try to box. That's how I have a good chance for myself to win. If he honestly believes talking about he's going to come in 300 pounds and one punch power, this is over.
Well, either way, I think a good way for Fury is like 260. But anything like if he comes in heavy, dude, he's gonna fucking he's gonna get tired so quickly, dude. Like he will gas out in fucking 3 rounds, maybe less. I'm telling you, dude. Like if and look, trainers say things sometimes and they do other stuff behind the scenes. But I sent you an email, Stormy, by the way, because you got 2 emails. But if they're just focusing on punching hard, I mean, they're fucked, really. I mean, last time, look, again, I mean, the fucking first knockdown was at the back of the head. So if we're really measuring someone's power, that's a little bit inaccurate. I mean, I could hit both of you on the back of the head and you guys would fucking go down. You know what I mean? Like, anyone can do that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I mean, I'm glad with the press conference. I'm glad. It's good that no tables or chairs were thrown either. I'm glad about that. Man.
Could have went bad fast, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, that changed? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, look, this is going to be the one that closes the chapter, I believe. It's going to be weird to see what gloves Fury wears, like what brand he's going to bring. Well, I wonder if he'll wear Paffin again or if he'll wear something different. I'm just wondering. How weird would it be if Wilder wore some Paffin gloves? Like he wore a fucking green pair of Paffin gloves in the third fight. Damn, he got disconnected. Like how weird would that be, man? That would be something else.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe. I doubt it. I mean, he's basically signed with Everlast. So.
oh yeah, he is. I mean, he's been wearing Everlast for like forever, man. You know? Oh man, look, Stormy looking like that Star Wars villain. I forgot. Hey, Coach Chris, I can't. Your device isn't connected, man.
What's good, man? What's good?
What's going on,
Hey,
Stormy?
man, we're good here.
Even my brother saw
Yeah.
it. My brother isn't even.
This is my Sith Lord look.
Yeah, that's it.
My brother
I think
don't
you're
even watch
lagging a bit,
boxing.
Stormy.
Nah, I
I
think
think
he
you're
hears it.
lagging a bit.
Nope.
Okay, let me take the camera off.
All right. Yeah. Can you hear
Yeah,
us?
it should be better now.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, but even my brother doesn't even really watch boxing like that, and he sent me, I guess he saw it on social media, something about the press conference, and he was like, "Damn, you guys have been hated for years." I said, "It'll never end. It's the most hated. Even after he wins, it still won't end. It still won't end."
Yeah,
You
man, what you guys were talking about with Coach Chris, and what Chris was saying about, Wilder's intent after the fight, I'm in 100% agreement with him on that. I think that Wilder is walking a tightrope right now. He wants to get his rubber match. He wants to get the opportunity to fight to regain his title. And if successful on all accounts, phase 2 begins. And I think that's going to be what Coach Chris alluded to, which will be further legal action. Because remember, nobody wants to talk about this very much. A few people have mentioned it, but don't really understand the depth of it. Once the arbitrator ruled that this fight was taking place, Fury had two options: to give Wilder his rematch, or to retire. Think about that for a moment, and then embrace it and think about it again, because he had no recourse. He couldn't go on and say, "I'll just drop this belt and go fight AJ," like a lot of people were saying he should do, like Stephen A. Snitch said, this is how this works. No, that's not how it works, which is why Fury hightailed his behind in there for that presser today. But what he doesn't realize, he's his own worst character witness, because all of this is on tape. His behavior, his comments, everything, showing up at the press conference with no shirt on and all of that. You don't think that these things are going to work favorable for Wilder in a civil case? Dude, he's got this guy by the jugular. And the only thing he needs to do is to go out there and finish him off in the ring. But when he finishes him in the ring, just as he resurrected his career by reaching into the garbage to pull him out, to give him an opportunity, he's going to put him right back out to sea where he belongs after he finishes him off in that ring. This will be the end of Tyson Fury. All Wilder has to do is take care of business inside the ropes, which is why he didn't want to say anything today at the press conference. He didn't want to go into those controversial subjects that people have already taken their own positions regarding. He's the one that went through everything, and he's the one that has been put to task. And even though video clearly shows various things transpiring, the narrative of the media and the boxing public has been so negative that why should he talk to him? He doesn't owe them a damn thing. He has gotten what he asked for. It's up to him now to complete this process. But as Coach Chris alluded to, there will be even more coming after this, particularly in the events that he's successful.
Oh, most definitely. Yep. That's some good stuff there. You know, I was seeing various journalists who I won't name saying that media love Deontay, and media don't love the accusations and excuses. Simple. No, that's not it.
That's not true at all. Media have always hated Deontay.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
so
look
sick
at
and tired of
fucking
people talking about. But I want him to win. But you know, I'm pulling for him.
Yeah.
I like him, but I don't like the excuses. All your favorite fighters make excuses. You love Lomachenko, but you don't talk anything about his excuses,
Yes.
and I don't even think they're excuses. Yeah, he had a bad shoulder, and he underestimated Lopez, but it was still a close fight, and they should run that back. But he'll never get that chance.
Listen, check this out. To use the term that he's made excuses, all you have to do is take a step back and look at who you're talking about. This man has never made excuses about anything, I don't believe, in a day in his life. And he never gave an interview to give excuses. This was all media created. And to take a segment, which is a soundbite of a conversation that he was having, and to trim it to look like this is what he was saying, when that wasn't the full, complete sentence. You could take anything I've said since I've popped on and chop it up and make it appear for me to be saying one thing in a particular angled way. But that doesn't mean that it was my complete thought or expression. And that's what they did. And that's all they had to go on until he came back and gave an interview with 78 Sports TV. And shout out to 78 Sports TV, because he not only interviewed the champ, he let the champ talk to full completion of his thoughts, expressions, and anything he had to offer of conversation. He may have asked a question or a few, but the champ talked, you see? And when 78 released that, it was unedited and unmitigated. It was like completely open. You have to respect that. This is the type of thing that modern day journalists have lost as a part of their credibility. And it's one of the reasons why about an hour ago, I had a video to drop talking about this. And we need to use these platforms to further bury them, because their day is done. As soon as other particular athletes begin to realize the strength that they have and to outsource their availability and accessibility to other resources such as ours, what will these other guys do? I heard just earlier today, Ticket TV, shout out to Ticket TV. He was talking about Stephen A. Smith going on one of his shows, listening to him and taking something that he stated word by word and went on live TV on ESPN, repeating what Ticket said without giving Ticket credit.
What was it? Is it about boxing?
Huh?
What was it about? Was it about boxing?
It was about basketball. He was making some remarks about KD, and Stephen Smith was listening to him and took what Ticket had to say and put it on TV as if it were he. coming up with those expressions and the comments that he made. See, this is what they stoop to now. So as long as you're gonna have people like Deontay, Clarissa Shields, you've got Gary Russell Jr. There are people, Devin Haney. If they hold fast to communicating with people like ourselves, they'll be in great shape. Because not only are we the ones that support them and we give them that opportunity to exercise their voice, but we do it unmitigated. And we have a manner of which we connect to the audience. Does the modern media connect to the audience? Does Stephen A. Snitch give you any endorsement? Does Max Kellerman acknowledge your knowledge where he's wrong, stating things, and you have facts that you can bring on the air? No. So what use are they now? They're going to go the way of the newspaper. You know, no one really reads the newspaper hardly anymore. And soon, no one will be listening to them anymore. So you have to step up your game. You have to take pride in what you do. Don't just treat it as, well, I'm just on, I'm going to do a stream, you know, we're going to talk about this or whatever, because you never know who's out there listening. Just like right now. And when you have someone out there worth the while, they may never publicly come in your chat, but they might be the main person supporting you every single day or every single time that you're on. Why? Because you're doing it the right way. And if you ever took to task your responsibility in the microphone that you do have and the ears that you've captivated, they very well may step out into the sunlight and let you see who they are. And then you blow up even more. But guess what? You've got someone there that is a stamp of approval, an endorsement, and you don't need Max Kellerman, Stephen A. Snitch, Andre Ward, Sean Porter, and these other guys out there, Tim Bradley, these fools. Sean Porter saw what we were doing and realized he ain't going to be able to fight that much longer, but he might be able to jump into this because he's Sean Porter, right? That's the only reason why he started a podcast. He didn't start a podcast because he wanted to support the sport like we do and really have people on to talk the sport up and everything. If he were smart, which he's not, he thinks he is, when he started trying to do something like that, he should have started connecting with those of us out here who were already established. That's how you know he wasn't doing it for the proper reasons.
Nah, he too good for that, Stormy. He way too good.
No, it's not about being too good. Remember, I said if he were smart, which I said he's not. You see what I'm saying, Coach? That's two different things. He who humbles himself can come in and gain so much more than that one that comes forth as if they were there before, they know better than you, so forth and so on. You're a coach, you know these things.
I do, man, you know. And you know, you got a real good point right there, what you talking about, Stormy, you know what I'm saying? You know, I just think I'm just glad Wilder's keeping it real mum, because you know, he done smoked out all the change up cats, man. And by the way, I just a quick, because I just want to get my weekly fuck the Charlo brothers in. You know what I mean? Just want to get that in real quick. Sorry, Watcher, yo, but you know what I'm saying? Them two brothers, man, I don't rock with none of them Bammers. And
I don't know why we don't. Not to cut you off, Coach Chris, but we've been saying that stuff for a long time. You guys heard me hating on Jamel for a while, and I just kept getting backlash and backlash and backlash. And you saw why I hate on that guy. I've never liked him. He's a bum, and he started it with the Tank and Broner stuff. Me and Coach are from Maryland. I'm sorry. I mean, listen, it's just how it is. I'm gonna rock with Tank and the
Well,
Russells. Those are my guys.
I'll say this. I'll say this,
I don't
Tay.
know about Charlos. Those guys are weird. They're from what
They from
planet? I
Texas,
don't
but
know.
everybody from Texas ain't like that, and that's the thing, right? Like I just call it a buck and keep it a real. You know what I'm saying? If Tank did something crazy, foolish, not in shape, loses his belt on the scales, call him out, pull him to task for it. You know what I'm saying? And people are going to have pride in the athletes that are from where they're from. You know what I'm saying? So there's a large contingent of folks from Texas on the internet that love boxing, that are boxing fans. And for those guys, they're going to support their Texas guy. And I can't really fault them for that. But what I need those cats to do is call breaking the G code out when breaking the G code happens. You know what I'm saying? And those of us that are old enough to know what we talk about need to know what we're talking about here. And like if someone's acting unfamiliar, you can't just ignore it because they're from your hometown or they from the same part of the state as you. Like, nah. Like, look, I'm from Baltimore. I'm from East Baltimore. I was on Harford Road, man. Look, peep game. I got people I know, and if they act unfamiliar, I got no problem calling you out unfamiliar. If you out here dry snitching on people, I'm gonna tell you, you know, you acting like a sucker. I'm gonna call you out on that, man. And I might not necessarily run to the road with it and tell everybody I feel that way. But if you're supposed to be YouTube media, you're covering boxing, you got to call it what it is. And those dudes is acting real unfamiliar, and they're looking flaky to me, and I don't like flaky. But I
They've
digress. We don't
always
want to
been
make it about
weird.
those guys.
They've always been weird,
Well, they got weird energy. They
and
got
I'll tell you
anger. I
this,
don't know if
and
there's
I'll
a
tell you
deuce in
this
their
right now.
past.
This is also what have a problem with what you just said. There are still people in this community on their dick
Well, I mean, my
right
thing
now
is like, look,
today.
man, they just don't want to call the task. They Texas boys, man, and like, you know, what I mean, I know a lot of cats from Texas. You know, they're not gonna, they're not gonna really try to do that. And I get it, but just you got to call
I want
folks
to
out when
talk
they got
shit. They
done
said, "Oh,
foolish.
Devin Haney will beat Tank, and Gary Russell just talks too much." These are the same guys who say that stuff,
Yeah,
but they're big on
they
Charlos. Like,
talk,
shut the
they know
fuck
some of
up.
these cats behind and they've interviewed them. You know, I'm not gonna fault them for that. I'm just saying, like, look, you got to keep it a buck, man. Like that's sucker ass behavior, and that was it. That was like they was already kind of on thin ice with me anyway because they energy, like that whole thing with Julian Williams, that whole thing rubbed me so wrong. I just was like, nah. And you know what I'm saying? And like my wife won't even watch them fights with me. Those when those dudes fight, she literally gets up and like leaves. She's like, they're weird
Yep,
as shit. And I ain't watching that. You know what
yep.
I'm saying? Like, I don't know if there was some kind of trauma there, abuse, whatever happened, but and like Jermel straight up
To be
using his
honest,
girl.
I didn't mind Jamal pushing J Rock off like that. Like, I'm not interested in the post fight kissing or whatever. But I just don't like what the
Nah,
Charlos say.
nah, you
Charlos
know,
are dick
man, come
riders,
on,
dude.
man. You gotta be classy. Look, man, you don't want to be a sore loser, but you can't be a shitbird winner neither, yo. Because what goes around, like that's what people don't. The boxing guys don't forget. They're unforgiving. So you pull that funny shit. Don't be surprised when someone treats you the same way in your worst moment, and you sit there feeling like an asshole. That's how this thing works. You know what I'm saying? That's the other reason why Fury needs to be scared because karma is very real, and he's gonna get what's coming to him. I mean, he's already got 12 promoters, 5 trainers, 5 strength coaches, 7 managers. I don't see where his cut is at, but that's his problem. Feel me? But you going in there cheating in a heavyweight fight, um, yeah, man, this is gonna be great. You know what I'm saying? I just had to get in the fuck Charlos. I just, you know what I mean, coming into the show because I just I'm angry with them cats, like for real, like straight up mad. You know what I mean? Like disgusted with those two. And like what one of them was like on his girlfriend's Instagram, obviously writing out the posts. Like women
Yeah,
don't talk like that.
that was probably Jamel on his girlfriend's post. Said, "Let me get
Yeah,
on
that's
your
feminine
Instagram and
behavior
write
right
it,"
there. That's
because he's
I wouldn't
weird.
even
He would
say
do
feminine
something
because
like that.
there's some real broads out here that wouldn't do that funny shit. That's just like
She's
you an
never
eight.
talked about boxing before. She's never talked about boxing before until now.
He a lame. He just know how to box. Like that's
So
the
he's
thing.
gonna go
People
on her account and put something out there.
just
He's
because you black,
filthy.
you wear trendy clothes, and you got a cool haircut, does not mean you're a cool dude. You could be a lame. You know what I mean? Like I'm starting to wonder if all these cats are who we like a lot of these guys, man. Because I mean, you could say feminine, but I won't even say feminine because I don't know too many women that would do that weak shit. I was just weak. You're gonna post on your girl post to be call that man on the phone. You know that man. Y'all got the same promoter. All with Al Heyman.
Because he doesn't want to because he's gonna dick ride his fights. He goes to all the Wilder fights, him and his brother, and they get in the front row. Oh, that's my nigga. Oh,
Man, let me tell you something, bro.
but they never get up close and personal with Wilder. We'll see what happens, but they'll never do it. They'll be in the nosebleed, or they'll be out of the
There'll be a
ring
whole lot
before the
of
fight
people that
ends.
owe this
They'll
man
do
an
whatever they
apology.
can
Yo,
do.
it's gonna be great.
No, he
There's
won't.
gonna be
He
a whole
won't.
lot of
Unless
people
they're
owe this man
cornered,
an apology, yo.
then he will.
You know, you notice ESPN's awful quiet. They ain't even talking about it. Why do y'all think that is? Stormy, what do you think? Hello? Let's see what's up with this chat, man.
I apologize, guys. I was away from my mic. I had my earpiece in. I could hear you talking, but
Oh, nah, cool. I was just wondering what you thought about ESPN's like non-coverage of this whole thing today.
they're mad. They're angry because Wilder gave them no chance to go in on him. And I love it. It's beautiful. You see, sometimes if you lived on this earth long enough, you find out that these old sayings come to fruition. Anytime you call yourself digging a grave for somebody, you better dig too. Huh? Because you very well may find yourself laying right next to who you planned the plot for.
Mm-hmm.
And see, they were planning a plot for Deontay, but he came in with something out the ordinary. Remember, he had always been gracious. They took advantage of that. And he told you when he gave his interview with 78, he said, listen, man, that nice guy, he's gone. That's it. You had your chance. You took advantage of that. You didn't appreciate it when it was there. So now he has flipped the script, as well he should. Salute to the brother. I hope that when he goes forward in his career, this is his approach from now on. You see?
Mm-hmm.
Because he's a man of conviction. A lot of people, even in this chat, coming in saying things like, oh, he shook and this and that or whatever. As I wrote earlier, I said he only showed up just to look Fury in his face because he wanted to put eyes on him. Because the next time they see each other, he gonna put hands on him. And it'll be legal. He wasn't gonna do anything out of the ordinary today to jeopardize his money.
Right.
And everything else that he has on table. And Coach, when you fell off a moment ago, I had come on just behind you and I had attributed what you said, and I was in total agreement with the legalities that he may have lined up even in the aftermath after all this is said and done.
Oh,
and I reminded everyone that's here on the panel as well as who's listening, I said that people forget that when the arbitrator ruled, some people mention it and they talked about it to a small extent, but they don't understand the depth of it. The arbitrator gave Fury two choices: give Wilder his rubber match or retire. He didn't say fight AJ, drop the belts or this or that, or pay financial compensation. He said you either fight the man or you retire. That's from the judge.
Right. I
So
mean,
Fury is essentially a dead man walking here.
he's in a lot of trouble. Like, I don't think people, like, everyone wants, like, you know, the one thing COVID-19 has taught me personally, you know, and this is something I've mentioned like on my posts and anytime I talk with other people, slow down the process, slow yourself down. What's the rush? Make sure it's right. And then once you make the decision, move forward with deliberation, move forward deliberately. You know what I'm saying? And if it's not in your best interest to let people in on something, keep it to yourself. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. And like, yeah, I want to know the information. I would love to know what freaking kind of evidence he has and what the doctor said and blah, this and that, and the third or whatever. But you know what? Personally, it's not my business. It's his. I'm just
Thank
fan
you.
and
Thank you.
supporter.
Thank you
And
for saying
second
that
of all-
part.
And second of all, he can let us know when it's opportune for him to let us know. It happened to him. He'll let us know when he wants to speak on it, when he wants to speak on the evidence, because we all saw that fight. We all, and I mean, I don't know, again, I don't know how many of you guys have been through legal proceedings, have been to court, been arrested, seen someone get arrested, seen someone, been to someone's case. But when the doctor goes to the court, when the doctor goes in and is registered as an expert witness, and he says this and he says that, it's a wrap. Okay? It's a wrap.
Absolutely.
It's a done deal. If they get a doctor to go up there and say, look, man, this cut inside the ear, that cannot happen with gloves on, legal gloves. These whelps on the back of his head, knots on his neck, knots on his hat, this crack in his fucking skull, that cannot happen with legal gloves.
Listen, Coach, that
We're talking about big-
photographer that took those photos, and remember, he took them down. Remember?
we don't know who ordered him to take him down. It could have
Thank you.
could've
Thank you.
been a
He
lawyer.
doesn't have to disclose that.
It
But
could
he
have been a
recently,
discovery. See,
he
here's the
recently
thing.
put them back up. He
See-
recently put them back up. But guess what also has happened? Arbitration ruling.
Look, I'm just Stormy. See, we dealing with a lot of younger cats. I don't think because like if you've ever been in a car accident and like had to, you got rear-ended and you're gonna get paid. There's a whole discovery process where literally everything's thrown out on the table. Everything. Every witness, and then the lawyers go back and forth and delay it and this and that and the third. But at the end of the day, everyone's gonna have to testify. Everyone's gonna have to give their thoughts. Everyone's gonna have to see what they saw. That happened in a casino. There are more cameras in that damn casino than at Dallas Fort Worth Airport, BWI, Reagan National. There are more cameras in the MGM Grand than any of those airports, bro.
And they unplugged one.
That's good, but there was probably 12 to look wherever that camera was facing. There was 3 more looking in the same direction.
Thank you. But I'm just saying, but they
Yeah.
unplugged one, which is what?
Yeah.
Criminal.
Yeah,
It's there for a reason.
there's gonna
And
be.
they unplugged it.
I mean, we've been pretty right because all you got to do is just use your brain to think about it.
Well,
But
the people don't do that today, Coach. That's why you're a coach and I'm a coach, but they're pupils. You understand?
I mean-
we know these things.
why would you? Why would you talk about a lawsuit that big? That's a lawsuit where he's going to probably sue, and like we're talking civil court, but you're talking about Fury, Top Rank, the MGM Grand, the Nevada State Athletic Commission, all Sugar Hill, all in a civil lawsuit for who knows how much money they might ask for. And you got 3 years from when it happened to sue.
And
So
remember,
what's the rush?
and remember, they constantly shoot themselves. And I said this while you were off too, Coach. I said that Fury constantly talking, his behavior and everything. Everything is recorded today. Everything is recorded.
I'm gonna crack his skull again.
Yeah,
Really? You gonna crack a
continue
skull?
to say these things, right? You continue to say these things to further incriminate yourself. Sugar Hill said today that he has taught him how to become a one-punch knockout fighter. The man ain't one-punch knocked out a damn thing a day in his life.
Yeah, that was. They looked ridiculous.
But what I'm
Hill was
saying is this: if he says these things, right? What are you doing, Sugar Hill, that nobody else in the history of boxing has been able to do? I mean, I'm doing a show in about 20 minutes, right? And it's a coach's corner. And we're going to talk about the trainers, okay? So I don't think Sugar Hill is Harry Wiley Sr., you understand, who trained Sugar Ray Robinson and Muhammad Ali and many other champions. But the thing is like, you're trying to tell me that you're even better than your uncle, Emmanuel Stewart, and you can train somebody who ain't never been nothing but a person with leaf blowers as fists, as Tyrone like to say, and you out here now, you don't taught this man how to knock people out with one punch. What you putting in his gloves? What you putting in his hand wraps? What are you doing?
I got a new one. Hair dryers.
I mean, I tell you what,
dryers for fists.
I would love for someone to help me get that Nolan Ryan arm, throw 100-mile-an-hour fastball. Just teach me how to do it. I mean, can't someone just teach you how to just do something that you've never done for your 30 years of your life? Like,
listen, I won't be on much longer because I got to get ready for my show. I just want to drop this little tidbit here. I heard this late last week, within the past few days, and it was a hell of a statement. Someone was having a conversation. I think it was on Brother Drew Titan's channel. Salute to Drew Titan. And they said that the whole reason why PEDs are a part of sports right now. Think about this now. The whole reason that PEDs are a part of sports right now is they've been trying to compete and to defeat the black athlete since they let them get involved in professional sports. Such to the degree that now they stoop to cheating with chemicals and everything, putting something in the bodies, the whole thing, Captain America, the super soldier serum, that program, all of that. That actually was something that's for real, based on true life circumstances, because they knew who the real super soldiers were. Now, it wasn't a thing to deal with super strength, like, being able to lift up tremendously heavy objects and stuff like that. But you're talking about speed, endurance, inner strength, physical strength, prowess.
Yeah, Stormy, man. I mean, I played my whole college and professional football career as a natural athlete. I played against nothing. I was a lineman. So all linemen take steroids, right? And I mean, it's complete horseshit is what it is. But they could get rid of it. They could get rid of performance-enhancing drugs out of sports. They don't want them out of sports, bro. They don't want them out of sports.
Because it helps with leveling the playing field.
It definitely does. Let me tell you something. I'll say this before you go. I'll catch you on your show. But I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan. Been ever since not my whole life, but the Ravens came to Baltimore when I was in high school. So, switched to the Ravens. And they had a certain football player that was really good for years on their team. He was a bigger guy when he played. He played probably 315, 320. I bumped into him 10 months after he retired, and he looked like he couldn't make your local high school football team, bro. Like, didn't even look like the same person, dude. Okay, like I get it. Okay, you're trying to eat healthier. Maybe you do a lot of cycling now. Maybe you're eating lean, so you lost a lot of weight. But to go from 320 to 185, come on. Basically, your entire career, you were jacked up on test and all kind of other foolishness or whatever you were taking, bro. I'm starting to wonder, in these pro sports that we're looking at here, how many of these guys actually should be there? And they're taking food out of other people's mouths that actually have the ability to play the sport, and they're just there taking up space, all medically involved and juiced up. And it's absolutely disgusting. And part of the reason why I formed a nonprofit, man, is to get rid of that kind of thing because it's poison. It's dope. It's a class. Whatever cocaine and heroin is one of those kind of drugs. That class, and it's a lie, just like drugs are, man. And I just all the cheating. It's just really bad to see. For all of us that just want to see the sport and just want to see who the fucking best one is. It's all we want to see, right? I mean, if it's Wilder, so be it. If it's AJ, so be it. But fucking come with what you came with.
Absolutely, man. Well said. But I'm gonna get ready to head on out, fellas. Watcher, salute to you, man. Thank you for having me on. I'm sorry I couldn't be on a little bit longer, but this is my night for the Tuesday tussle. So Tyrone, always good with you, brother. Keep on doing what you're doing. And Coach, salute to you as well. I'm gonna get on off of here, but Watch, I'm gonna actually share this stream to my page too. So just letting you know. Because it's great conversation here.
I appreciate that.
Appreciate you, Stormy, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for being on, Stormy.
Yes, sir. So I'll catch you guys later, man. Keep cooking.
All right,
absolutely.
Have a good one. Peace out.
Peace.
Like Fury. So like he looks like that, but 6 weeks from now he's gonna be 290 and buffed out. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Did you hear him say like he's gonna be 300 pounds?
Yeah, he said something about wanting to be 300 pounds.
Who knows what he's gonna do? He's a fucking coke freak. Probably remember saying that shit.
I remember when I first saw Coach Chris talking about Fury on BWTM Sports and Gaming, and it got my attention when he's like, Fury is fucking nothing. He's a fraud. He's nothing now. And I thought, yeah, this guy knows what he's talking about, and we just keep seeing that he is indeed that. What a chicken shit. What an absolute chicken shit. Loading your gloves. Wow.
Oh my
God.
How scared do you have to be to do that?
Pretty fucking scared, man. I mean, look, dude, he wouldn't fight him in 2013. He wouldn't fight him in 2014. He wouldn't fight him all the other years. Now he got the confidence as of late, and fuck, man. He's a fucked up individual. He's getting a fucking baptism, dude. He's going to get hurt bad. Really badly. There ain't no fucking moral victories this time. Believe me.
Mm-mm.
No fucking way, Jose.
Did anybody else hear that after Wilder walked away? They're like, yeah, we won.
Yeah.
Yeah, from those midgets.
Yep. Isaac Lowe.
Who's that fool that was with him with the sideshow bob hair?
Oh, Shane Fury. Well, he's only thing he's good at is talking and being overweight. And this is what I'm so tired of people talking about. Oh, he's just making excuses. Mike Compinger, you are extremely overweight. Why haven't you gotten in shape? Oh, but I'm doing this. That's an excuse. All these guys who say other people are making excuses are average people with no talent and will do nothing with themselves, who work boring jobs, who have no lives, or are super old, who have made excuses their whole lives to be average. So I'm sick of these guys talking about a guy they don't know making excuse while they sit on the couch and be out of shape and not fulfill their dreams, not go for their dreams, because they always lose in the end. So they want to see other people lose. It's a crab in the bucket mentality, crab in the barrel.
Look, man.
You know what's crazy is Jerome. Kai. I called you Jerome. My fault, man.
You good?
No, you know what's crazy because I got an Uncle Tyrone and an Uncle Jerome. So.
Oh, okay.
But you know what's crazy? You guys are younger. You guys will see this as you get older. But people will hate on you for your confidence and your belief in yourself
Mm-hmm.
more than anything else as you get older. As you get older, and as you go through life, and if you go through life, and sorry, my wife's threatening my son. But anyway, you're gonna find that people are gonna hate on you for that more than anything else, more than who you're dating, more than money you make, anything like that. They're gonna be more antagonized by you actually having the nerve to believe in yourself, and for you actually believing in yourself, and you actually for living your life the way you want to, more than anything else. And it's crazy, man, because if you're in the boxing media, why would you have a problem with Deontay Wilder, dude? Like, his story is amazing. You know?
He's black.
Yeah, because he's black, right? Like,
Simply.
you know, you got,
put.
I mean, Wilder's horrible to watch, but all he does is knock people out. Shakur Stevenson's boring. He got hit 25 times in a 12-round fight, but somehow that fight sucked somehow. Absolute boxing clinic, like boxing display, but that was boring. But then you got Wilder.
And I'm not the biggest Devin Haney fan, but I mean, that was a clear decision win. I mean, he boxed him up for. No, I like knockouts, but I mean, he boxed him up for however long, and he get touched one time, and all of a sudden, you know, he was on skates, and he had to hold on the rest of the fight, and all of these lies.
I would like to see these younger, skilled guys kind of push the envelope while they're young and go for these stoppages early in their career, just because they are young and they are capable of doing it. Well, maybe not Haney. I think Stevenson could have stopped that guy, though, if he'd have just pressed the gas just a little bit more. Haney, I don't know if he punches hard enough to really stop Linares. I'm starting to wonder about Devin Haney. I don't know if he can really rock with these dudes. I don't think he can keep these guys off of him, man. You know, but not to just talk about them, but I just, you know what, the animosity shows, and it's obvious to anyone that's paying attention. And, you know, the world's getting smaller, man. Like, we've seen all this before. Like, you got these racist media members, and we're just not going for it anymore.
No, we're sick and tired of those guys, and I'm just kind of waiting until the 24th. That's my birthday weekend as well, and it'll be a great present before my birthday that Monday, I think.
I'm just glad we're finally here, and I'm just glad this chicken shit ass showed up, man. Because I still don't. I'm still kind of in the air if this happens. I don't know if he's gonna show up and fight, bro. Like, he's got to be worried like shit, bro. Maybe his yes men in his life are telling him like, oh yeah, you got him scared. But I mean, if he's got any
he
brains,
knows what the deal was.
He has to be like, wow, like, this dude is pissed, like pissed. And there's not too many more people, man. Like, you know, maybe you know, Joe Pesci's character from Goodfellas, man, but there's not too many people I could think of I'd want mad at me more. Like, I wouldn't want mad at me more than Wilder, bro. Like, nah, man. It's a funny thing, man. I just and they're gonna spin it how they want to spin it, because they spin the fight how they want. That's the thing I think Wilder's kind of come to the realization with. Like, dude, they're gonna spin anything any way they want to. So who fucking cares? Don't say anything. Don't give them a soundbite. Because you see what happened with Mike Coppinger. You talk to Mike Coppinger on the phone, he plays a sentence that you said, and they go, yeah, that's what he said. So I don't think he'll really do anything outside of, like, you know, Brian Custer, 78, Blue Blood. Like, why would he? Just keep it real with everybody. Showed their hand. You know, your Brandon Schaubs, your Coppingers, everybody showed their hand. They showed with that Stephen A. Smith. Everyone showed. And that's what happens, man. They think you're done, but you're not. If you got a strong enough will, they think you're done. They think you're finished. And what you do is you just reset, refocus, and get to work and pick yourself back up. See, because most people are soft, and they're not going to pick themselves back up. They're going to take the beating and let it get to them. And they thought he was one of those kind of cats. and they found out wrong. And they're going to be upset when he's a heavyweight champ and he won't give out any interviews to any of these people. But he'll give out interviews on YouTube to his peoples, you know what I mean? That's going to hurt when they got to cover him secondhand from 78 and stuff like that. So, but that's what happens when you do that. And I mean, you know, they're a bunch of scumbags anyway. So, you know, Coppinger. I mean, like I can't lie. Like I could see someone at this fight in Vegas having problems with Mike Coppinger. Like he needs to probably watch himself that weekend in Vegas that week.
Yeah, he'll get touched.
He really like, because I'm not gonna be out there, so it won't be me. But
it's gonna be somebody who's gonna.
It won't be me.
And,
but I'm telling you right now, someone might see him and know who he is and see who he is and might approach him, man. And like, hey man, so like, you know, everybody's gonna be held accountable for what they say and do. You know, everyone's gonna be held accountable. I don't know. I'm not the one to do it, but I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, man. Some of these casket, you know, because this is about to be a reckoning, man. Telling you, because we all see what this is about now. Look at Stephen A. Smith with Kwame Brown. Like, we see what this is about now.
Mm-hmm.
We all see. It's right there in your face, you know. But I can't wait. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be an amazing night. And Fury. Yep. You know, I just want to see what the top flight security checking all the gloves is going to look like. That's another thing I want to see.
Oh, they'll have fucking Mauricio Suleiman in there saying, I was in WBC assigned me to be in both dressing rooms and I saw everything, so nothing could have happened. You know what they're going to have, Coach Chris? They're going to have fucking two guys from NSAC fucking watching over and trying to fucking block people off and saying, oh, no, this isn't allowed. It's some bullshit, you know. They don't do shit anyway. They're useless.
You know who needs to be in there with them gloves, man? Mayweather needs to be up in. One of the Mayweathers. Some of the Mayweathers need to be up in there, bro.
You get Jeff.
Jeff or Floyd.
Yeah.
You ain't getting shit past Floyd.
Yeah, hey, if Floyd wants to actually really help Deontay, like, rather than this bullshit thing of, oh, I can train him to win. No. Fucking, we'll pay you some money to fucking watch that there's no sly shit going on. You know? We can work that arrangement out and boom, that can be what it is.
See, I'm sending 3 guys in there, man, just to check the look. They have to wrap it in front of him. From the beginning.
I'm putting it out there. I'm putting it out there, yo, for Team Wilder, yo. I'm for hire that week, bro. Strength coach.
I said this months ago. I said you should check them.
Hey, look, for Wilder, bro. Look, just hire me out, man. I'm freaking strength coach. I'll get the food. I'll get the water. I'll hold the water. I'll have the water in a backpack on my back. Your water bottle in my backpack. Let me go in there and me mugging Tyson Fury's dressing room. I got my concealed carry permit, man. I could be in there with the tone just in case. I'll be in there with the tone, bro. I'll hire out my buddy from Atlanta. He's police. He'll be armed too, and we'll just roll with you, bro. We'll be in the entourage for the week, armed up, just to make sure everything goes how it's supposed to go, bro.
Yep.
For real. Like, just like, who are they? Who are those dudes? Nah, they just additional security for the week, just to make sure no funny business, no weird faces, no weird food, nothing.
Remember when Katie's security came on the court? Katie's security came on the court. I think it was versus the Bucks, wasn't it?
Yeah, frisking everybody.
His own security.
I'm frisking everybody. I'm frisking Michelle Joy Phelps. I'm frisking the Snow Queen. I'm frisking everybody. Stephen A. Everyone up on the wall. Arms up. On the wall.
If I was there, I just see my hand slipping and knocking Mike Coppinger out and be like, oh, my hand just kind of came up. I'm sorry about that.
Nah. I'll see with Mike Coppinger. I just would flash the tone with him real quick. Be like, yeah, Mr. Wilder's not having no questions today, man. Go ahead and step. Have a
if he
good
keeps
night.
pushing the issue, I'm gonna push him to
Nah,
the floor.
he won't push no issue when he see the tone, bro. Everyone falls back when they see the pistol.
Wow, there's no questions. And he looks at it. He goes,
Yeah.
"Gulp."
No. Don't
I
want
was
no
threatened
problems.
by some big black guy who's a, and he's
I'm
a
telling you, I will cancel
with a
training for the
gun.
week. Yo, I will cancel training for the week and I will fly out, man. Just have a brother on. Hey, look, man. Just have a brother out there. Just, standing next to the food, watching the water, pouring everything out, taste testing. Matter of fact, he don't need to eat out nowhere out there. You know what he need to do? He need to rent a house off the strip, send somebody out 2-3 days before they get there, do all the grocery shopping for the whole week, for the whole team, everybody.
Mm.
And if you do want to get food, order it out, somebody else's name, have them go get it, bring it to the crib.
Mm-hmm.
Don't give anybody the opportunity to even know what you eating, where you eating, what you doing, because I'm telling you, man, like the gamblers and you know who Fury manager is, so like they're gonna take the opportunity. So you just gotta tighten it up and keep it in house. I mean,
Yep.
I don't particularly trust anybody. When I was a strength coach, if we was practicing, when I was like in Maryland or something like that, and we was practicing, they already knew what time of time I was on. I almost threw out somebody from ESPN, Xfinity Center. He trying to set up for the game that night. I think he trying to spy on us and shoot around. Almost fucked the camera footage up, man. I was like, yo, why you got a camera at our shoot around, son? Like, oh no, I'm setting up for ESPN. Nah, motherfucker, where are your credentials? Oh, it's in my bag. You got 1 second to show me this bag and this credential, or else I'm gonna throw you out. I'm gonna open the door with your fucking head, son. Telling you, you gotta watch these snakes out here, man.
That
A lot
sounds
of
like a
snakes.
chicken shit.
Well, I mean, you got to think about it. They poisoned the man in the first fight, man. That's a woman's weapon, poisoning people like a bitch. You poisoning motherfuckers. You actually poison that nigga, man. You poison this fool. You a boxer and you had somebody poison your opponent. You are a flaming pussy, bro. You are just so soft.
You know what I find real weird? Like fucking Top Rank edited their fucking the breaks between the corners. But PBC they kept their shit the same, which I found weird. But man, I'm doing commentary on this fight next month, man. I fucking have to. I have to, man. But Wilder's gonna he's gonna end this individual. You want to see a dead? If you want to see a dead body, July 24th. Tune into Fury versus Wilder 3, man. Well, when I say dead body, I don't literally mean dead, but fucking Fury just being knocked out. Tyron knows what I was getting at there. Oh shit, he left. I didn't see that. But yeah, oh, okay, yeah, he left. That's all good. Look, whether Fury tries to come forward aggressively or box, he loses either way.
I hope he does come forward, so it'll be a quick night. It won't last 2 minutes if he comes forward. I don't think he's got the heart to do it, though. You know what I mean? I really don't.
No, I think he will, Chris, and the reason why is I think he'll want to get this over and done with. So he'll think the best chance I got is hitting this dude in the back of the head as hard as I can, because he doesn't hit hard, but as hard as I can, so I can discombobulate him and just get him out of there, right? I don't think he'll try box. I think he's going to try come forward but in the process, he'll walk onto one or just get out hustled. He's fucked, dude. Like, his soul is about to get snatched. Straight up.
Who do you think they're gonna get the referee at?
Fuck. You know what? I want a big referee. But fuck. Eddie Cotton would have been fucking perfect. He would have been perfect, but he's not alive anymore. He's not with us.
Right.
Fuck. I think Cortez wouldn't be bad. Because he calls fouls quite a bit. But he's just not big enough, in my opinion. You need a big ass referee in there. I gotta look up, like, there should be a database for the referees, but I mean, look, they need someone big in there to do this. You know, they really do.
That's crazy how you can set the boxing world on fire. And like everybody that says, "Oh, Fury Wilder's not the face of boxing," and blah blah blah. My man gave a press conference and said a sentence and a half, and has just set the boxing world ablaze on a Tuesday. More so than any Canelo fight, more so than any AJ fight, Teofimo Lopez, anything. They just need to come with it, man. They just don't want a big dark-skinned dude that's runs on his own time to be the champ. And that's sad because it's 2021 and that's where we are in this country. And it's just sad, man. But it is what it is, I guess. Man, watch it. I got to run, man. I got to actually get to work on this marketing thing I got jumping off here. But yo, to anybody that follows me, man, I'm sorry I haven't been making any videos. Just been super, super busy. Actually had my first lineman camp this weekend. So it's been pretty busy. And you know, we founded a nonprofit and that's firing up. We just got our 501(c) nonprofit status. So been super busy. But I've been checking out everybody's content, liking everything. But the stuff I've been making, I've been rushing it, and I didn't want to put it out there just for the sake of putting it out there. It just didn't look good. And I was like, yeah, no, it's just me being angry and stuff. So I'm gonna share something. I'm gonna post something soon. Just hang on, man. I didn't give it up. It's been a really, 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 really long, like 3 weeks here. So thanks for having me though, brother. I really appreciate you, man. Thanks for the invite.
Yeah, you too. You too, man. Always appreciate it. We love the insight you give.
Well, you know, I come on here to let y'all carry me, you know what I mean? Because you guys are obviously a lot better than me, so I'm just trying to.
Nah, man.
I'm just a boxing fan with an opinion, just like everybody else, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's good stuff, man.
But I'm actually just listening to some other folks. I'm gonna catch Stormy. I'm gonna catch like Ricky Williams. I'm gonna catch everybody because I'm gonna be working for the next 2.5 hours probably before I take it down. So everybody, man, smash my man Watch's like button, and let's just keep chopping it up with this boxing, man. It was a big day, and you know we got a fight to look forward to.
Most definitely. Yep. Can't freaking wait.
Okay, cool. All right, man. Well, I'm gonna see you watching, man. We'll chop it up offline, brother. I'm gonna get with you, man.
100%. Yep.
Big man. Take care, brother.
Take care, man. Peace.
So, peace.
All right. We'll wrap it up there, guys. I appreciate everyone. Salute to the chat. The panel was fantastic today. The chat was great today. And with that, I will be out. Peace.